Hey.
Well, I guess we should talk about endorsements.
We should.
Yeah, it's been something I've been kind of dreading for a while now. Just feels like a lot to keep on top of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know you have the best young business manager in the game on your side.
That's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
this should be easy peasy.
All right, bet. Tell me what I need to know.
So companies look for celebrity endorsers with personal brands that match their product and the people who use it.
Okay.
Right?
Makes sense. Yep.
I put together a spreadsheet, more like a menu, really, that's going to break it down for us. Every company that we might pursue a partnership with is listed, as well as their personal brand requirements.
Okay, so how does being a good basketball player factor into all of this? Because it's not making sense right now.
Well, I mean, the more you ball out, the more fans you get. And the more fans you get, the bigger the endorsement opportunities become.
Okay, so does this menu keep track of my fans?
It does.
Oh, you're straight then.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Thank me later. You've got work to do.
Wait, actually, I have one more question.
Okay.
Might be kind of foolish, but how do I work on my personal brand? Like, do I
Your
focus
personal
on the
brand.
flashy?
I mean, your on-court game is huge, flashy, fundamental, somewhere in between. How you handle yourself with the press, what you do on your days off. I mean, everything you say or do is a part of your
Everything.
personal brand. So
No pressure.
think about what you want to stand for. No pressure.
No pressure. Okay, I can do that.
No one said it'd be easy, you know?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah, I think that's everything.
Okay,
I appreciate you
of course.
for always holding it down.
You're
Seriously.
very welcome.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like
during-
suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support.
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm here
this
for you
tender,
always.
touching moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he
You
has
guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer, and ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
Yeah. Well, first of all, he rejects everything he thinks can even remotely connect him to Freddie. Like, Freddie's a big analytics guy when it comes to the marketing, segmentation, and that sort of thing. And even though he has nothing to do with the basketball analytics department, Othello has completely shut him out in an attempt to undermine Freddie.
You gotta excuse me. I just find this so comical. But let me get straight. Let me just get this straight. So he's not a fan of teammate grades.
Nah, he can't stand them, man. Actually, he said they're a complete and utter nonsense, but that's just one of the many examples. He's not GMing from a place of trying to help the team anymore. He's literally trying to save his job.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Atella Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. And it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Atella just went off the deep end. And now we're here. He's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. And when a guy like Atella feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. Let me just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
I think that's gonna have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Reddish in at the 3.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Reddish misses. Pass to Sohan. Down low. It's stolen by Nurkic. Vassell against Simons. Spins.
San Antonio foul. Ray Jones. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And here's Nurkic. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. 4 on the clock. Grant, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
This is why you involve Nurkic in pick and rolls. He makes smart decisions.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, plenty of competition growing up. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Lillard against Jones. Simons, a screen on Jones. The shot by Lillard, no good. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. He was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Lillard outside. Nurkic, a screen on Jones. Crosses over. Lillard finds Nurkic. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Nurkic has got his second basket on the night. And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Jones against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Jones. Lillard can't get it to go. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. To the middle. Pass to Wembanyama. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Back to Nurkic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Finals.
Substitution on court.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fires from the wing. And it's Portland with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Anthony Simons, Jeremy Grant out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Pass to Eubanks. Reddish against Vassell. To the paint. They swipe it.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He picked up 41 points, and it was fun watching him get after it on the glass as well as on defense. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Pass to Simons. Top of the key. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Wembanyama. Reddish covering. There's a screen. And Wembanyama gets it to go. He's got 16.
And they're really working the paint now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Grant's shot is off. On offense, here is San Antonio. Good momentum, 8 straight points. How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Winslow. 1:52 left in the first half. Here's Grant. Portland, no good that time either.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
The 3 is up. And Wembanyama gets it to go. 21 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Lillard finds Simons. Inside. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And that one's good. Jones has gotten his second bucket.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Lillard passes to Simons. Back to Lillard. Eubanks the screen. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And it's good. 2 points.
Stepping in for that shot. Great idea by Dame.
It's stolen away. To the inside. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
To the middle. Unloads. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, leading by 17 at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And now, let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
For the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Jones. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Nurkic. And Wembanyama gets it to go. He's got 27.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 12. Nurkic a screen on Jones. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
That one drops 4. Minute gone here in the second half.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
Like Lillard, who never missed significant time. An injury like that can close challenges.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Simons. Now here's Reddish. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it.
At the line for the Spurs, Sohan. Shooting one.
Portland.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Trailblazers.
Got this at
Anthony Simons. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Simons.
It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
And so, the San Antonio Spurs.
70. The Trailblazers. 51.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. We've got Jeremy Grant. Cam Reddish is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Now here's Simons. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the fadeaway inside. The Trailblazers shooting only 42%. Vassell against Reddish. Simons passes to Graham. A little mid-range shot is up. That one no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Now Jones to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 35.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Simons against Jones. Pass to Eubanks. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Graham. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Slicing to the rim with...
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Watford. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Here's Wembanyama, and Nurkic comes to help. It's stolen by Nurkic. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. The baseline J is on the way, and rejected. Pass to Wembanyama. Grant brings a double. Vassell outside to the wing, right side. Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Reddish, 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Portland, no good that time either.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Slim.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Nurkic a screen on Jones. A nice shot by Lillard.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Jones up top, defended by Lillard. Outside Jones. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long and good night, everyone.